Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 27th, and it's a little before 10 o'clock in the morning. I slept in a little bit this morning, went for a run, had some breakfast, and now I'm settling in to do some writing. I have to say, although I had a ton of fun with my family yesterday, I was very distracted thinking about the book, and I'm glad I got in a little bit of writing yesterday. Looking forward to getting in more writing today. So I have just a couple of chapters left of the manuscript that don't have any content in them at all. And I thought that I would spend at least part of today tackling one or both of those chapters because they have some content that's a little bit overlapping, and I need to decide what goes in one and what goes in the other. So I'm going to start there this morning, probably just making some notes, and then hopefully that will lead into some writing. And looking forward to getting in an hour or two before taking a break. So thanks for following along. This is day 4 of my 10 days writing retreat for working on my third book on managing your academic and professional identity online. Okay, so I've come to a nice stopping place. It is about 11:20, so I've been working for I think a little over an hour at this point. I was able to add about 2,400 words across the two chapters I was working on. The bulk of that was in one chapter, and then I added a little bit into the next chapter. That's about 9 pages. And this was kind of a tough writing session. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to say in these chapters and what I wanted to provide in terms of information and kind of tools and templates for things. So I kind of got as far as I could, but I think I'm going to need to think a little bit more about what I want to include here. But at this point, I have content something in all of the chapters of the book so far other than one that is going to include some outside contributors. So that's pretty good. I did push myself over the 30,000 word mark, so I'm now at 31,235 words. My total page count is 115. So I'm going to go ahead and break for now and then kind of think about what I want to work on this afternoon. It might be time for me to start reading through the whole manuscript, seeing where things are, and kind of where things stand in terms of what I want to add in. The other large piece that I could definitely start working on is the glossary for the book, because that is definitely something that I'll want to could kind of start adding to now, just because I think it could take me a while. I think there's 100 words easily that I've already added to it, and I've started to create that list. The other thing that I might do is pull down a couple of books from my shelves that are similar in nature to the one that I'm writing, just to serve as a little bit of motivation. This book is a little bit different than other books I've written because it's more research light and it's more focused on helping people to do a certain kind of process. And so I'll be layering in a little bit of research later, but for now, it's kind of challenging for me to think about, is the content enough, basically, for what people will need to do. And so there's a couple books I have that I think are kind of doing similar things, but in different fields and different areas. And so I may pull those down and take a look and see, because I did find those books to be incredibly helpful. So what was it about them in terms of their level of detail that maybe I could emulate for this book? So go ahead and going to pause now again, and we'll be back this afternoon contributing maybe not more words to the manuscript, but plugging away on reading through it and figuring out what my next steps are. Thanks for following along on my 10 days of writing, 10 days writing, my hashtag for this 10-day writing retreat to work on my third book on managing your professional academic identity online. I appreciate you watching these videos, following along on my progress, and I'll be back with another update later today.